Hello, everyone. I'm your host, Shashi, with you all on Women Dialogues Global Talk Show to create more voice for women and by women. And today's our guest is someone very experienced in the same field, especially when I'm talking about women. And she's connecting with us from Bahrain as I am in Doha and she is very near to me and not geographically, but by heart as well. So our guest is connecting from Bahrain, originally from Finland. Her name is Amina, and she is a founder of Stella Polar Boutique Events. Along with that, she's having a platform where all women around the globe get connect. Stella Women Around the World. As you feel the introduction, the name itself is very empowering, inspiring for women. What exactly all these about? How we can get benefit and inspire and motivate ourselves by hearing from Stella. So let's hear from her what she has for us to inspire and to motivate by sharing her life journey, her work. So welcome Stella on Women Dialogues Talk Show.
Thank you so much, Dr. Sashi. I'm so happy to be with you and create more beautiful things together with you. Thank you so much for the invitation.
Thank you. It's a great pleasure. And especially when I'm saying somebody is in the same field, who is passionate, who is having a lot of years of experience or working for women, especially. So as I was talking about your this event company, your this global platform, what it is all about. And before we talk about your this professional life, take us to your early childhood life. Share with us how it was all about, what kind of lesson you learned in your childhood, and how these lessons help you in your career path as well.
Thank you so much. It is really a pleasure to be here. So what can I say about my childhood? My childhood was connecting by pen pals. I love to, I had lots of friends all around the world, and I was having with them correspondence. And this was my first connection with the other people all around the world. And I was so keen, so interested to know about their life and about their culture and about the places where they are living. So that's why it started from there, actually, why I took it out, because it started from there. And my childhood, yes, I'm born in the country of the Northern Star, and Stella Polare means the Northern Star. That's why the company name also is Stella Polare, Northern Star. And throughout their life, I got married, I got two sons, I divorced, and then I started to travel. I started to search for myself because I was born in the Lutheran family. And so I was traveling, searching myself. And by chance, I came to Bahrain. It was like a 4 hours stopover in Bahrain. I didn't know anything about Bahrain. I didn't know anybody from Bahrain. And I had a stopover, these 4 hours. I took a taxi and I make a round, and I don't know, I love this place. I thought, okay, I want to come here back to this country one day. So it happened 2009. I came back here to Bahrain for 1 month. This 1 month changed my life. I felt that I cannot leave this country. I cannot leave this country. So I went back to Finland. I fixed everything, and I came back here after 1 month. And here I am, 12 plus years, and I cannot leave this country. Yes, I love this country, and I feel I feel Bahrain, because Bahrain is actually like United Nations with a population of 1.5 million people. You have all and everything here. All the nations are living here. You have 19 different kinds of churches. You have Jewish synagogue. You have Hindu temples, very old ones, by the way. And of course mosques, and you are free to do whatever you want. It is really like a package of United Nations, and everybody feels that like at home here. So I'm also part of this big family, and I'm very, very happy. So this is my story, how I came to Bahrain.
Wow, that's beautiful. And especially when you shared this 1 day, 4 hours journey turned into 1 month, and then 1 month turned into fall in love for forever. It's amazing. Yeah. And So when we're talking about your this life journey, your falling in love with Bahrain, and then starting your own events company, how you found this kind of idea that okay, I want to do that, I want to get into this field, or I want to do that? Because many times we know it's kind of little male oriented, because you need to bring a lot of different people and all. But how you find, what kind of challenges you had, and what kind of uh, you know courage you create by doing all these?
Thank you for asking a very important question, because when I came here, I noticed that people in Finland or other places in Europe did not know about the Gulf countries anything. Of course, they knew something, but they thought that, especially women, they have no status, that they are dependent on their husbands or men. They are not educated, they cannot do business. So lots of wrong information. And this was the push for me to how to say, change this thinking, and how I can change the thinking. I'm not telling them, hey, you are wrong, you are thinking totally wrong about these ladies here, they are very educated and so on. I decided to make events because connecting, you see, here is it comes connecting, connection is the most important. When women or all the people, they connect, they start to understand more about each other. And by understanding more each other, you start to understand why she is like this, maybe covered, maybe she is wearing makeup, maybe a white hijab, everything. But actually, we are all the same, you see. But people have their idea fixes. They have their own like thinking that, oh, she is like this, she is not educated. You see, just to take away all this wrong thinking, events, real connection is the most important.
Yeah. So when you find that, yes, for me, I feel that creating connection uh, is more important. So this creating event for women, being pioneer in your way, own way, having organized such big events where you bring women, I think more than uh, 50 plus countries, if I'm not wrong. I'm not, well, just correct me because I'm not sure the number. I read about it. So how it seems, because as you shared, it brings a lot of learning through conversation. It brings a lot of understanding to each other. It brings good positive outcome as a way of maybe developing some new works and developing some new product, developing some new understanding as a
Exactly.
social, political, economical, in all aspect. So how you find that when you are creating such event? Because as I was asking initially, that's as a man field, but then you said, okay, I took courage, I made that, and I wanted to do for women, and I did that. But when you are bringing so many countries, what kind of feedback, what kind of feeling you had?
Do you know, so far I have done like 4 events in Finland, bringing Bahrainis and from the Gulf countries, people there, ladies, mostly ladies. And I have been like already breaking the ice with these events there. Then I had my first ever only for the women event in Estonia, 2019. And this was already, we had, though we had only 10 countries, Sweden, Finland, Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania, Russia, UK, United States, and so on. It was such a successful event, and I understood that ladies, they really need to be connected. This was like a more like gave me more power and more inspiration to do this, because this connection is amazing. And even I had at this time in Estonia, I had 6 ladies, traditional ladies from Bahrain, who did not even speak English. They made a program, Bahraini wedding. It was in the Hilton Hotel in Estonia, in Tallinn. And you see, you can connect the bridge, you can connect and they behave and all there. You see, you don't need the language. They made all the people there to love them, and they were. That's why now so many ladies from this event and so on, they want to come to Bahrain, because ladies made clear that women are amazing, even and the same, and even you don't speak the language, the connection is there, And this is something so beautiful. So after that event, I was planning to have a huge event in Bahrain. Like you said, it was 40 plus countries. 120 ladies were coming to Bahrain.
Wow.
And Mr. COVID destroyed it all. So, but ladies did not give up. They are still coming. And I hope that I can hold this conference now in August, this long waited and missed and really, this beautiful event at the end of August. So I hope to have it here in Bahrain, just to have this connection, what we were planning. Yeah, so, but while now waiting for this conference, I started also with my webinars, and webinars helped me, myself, the other ladies, also to overcome this hard time. So I created webinar series, Hearts Talk, because I wanted ladies to talk from the hearts, because you see, there are so many like fakey words, like speeches. We need to talk from our hearts. We don't need any status. We are all the same. And from the heart to the heart, this is the most important. The connection is there when you give your heart, when you talk. Yes.
Right.
So this.
Yeah, so it seems very beautiful when you are talking about bringing a lot of women, arranging all these events, doing all these events. I know it seems wonderful, and I believe that it had been wonderful as you shared your experience. One thing, how you find it helped women, those are participating, or maybe those are inspiring in coming future to join such events, empower them, and we give them some kind of, yes, we made it, we learned something, and we want to have such more things. As I know your feedback you shared in your words that it was wonderful, but if you would like to share maybe some of participants who participated, what kind of feedback you received from them?
So the feedback is there. You see, connection. Connection is like as friends. Connection is like business-wise. Connection is maybe, you see, you start to know these ladies from different countries. Maybe you can create something good together. So this connection is like a big connection, starting from the heart, ending up with a business. So ladies are really, even during the webinar, so many ladies got connected, and I got so many thank you messages that we got connected, and now we are doing this together, and then I found such a soulmate. And you see, this is the joy, this is the result I'm looking forward, because connecting and then getting these positive feedbacks, this is something, yeah, I feel that I have done something, what has brought good feelings to the other ladies and people.
Yeah, that's so true. And when we are hearing such feedback, I think it empower us, it empower others, and it's spread out, as you shared that you started your own heart to heart, this talk show where female connects to each other to be their authentic, to be their genuine, and to share their heart to heart talks. So Stella, it all requires a lot of efforts, lot of planning, lot of coordination, and many more work. How you made it possible?
You see, when you do things with your heart, with your good intention, then everything happens, and everything will go right, and everything will come true if you believe in yourself. And I have had a very hard time because I'm a foreigner here, and sponsorship is very hard. But when you believe in your vision, when you believe in your goal, you will reach it sooner or later. And this my own, what I was telling now, this has given me power through all the hardships. And now I can see already the seeds are coming, already flowers are coming out from all this. Yeah.
And when we're talking about having such kind of feeling, such kind of compassion, and with your work, how you define it, it's sort of leadership style, I believe. And so how you define your leadership style?
My leadership is like, I don't call myself leadership. I'm the one who tries to connect. Everybody is a leader. Everybody who joins is a leader. We are all together leaders. There is not one leader. Maybe I'm the organizer, but we are all leaders. We all lead towards the best result, best goal. Yes.
Yeah, so I think that's a beautiful way of yours to define leadership, to being togetherness, to develop together and grow together. So Stella, you do all these work, you spread a lot of work of positivity, you connect people, you organize this heart-to-heart talk. Would you mind to share maybe some of stories where you feel, oh, I really impacted in a positive way and I contributed in someone's life, where you was aware that, oh, something is going that, but after knowing that, it made you feel like, yes, I made it.
As I mentioned, the first ever event for the women in Estonia, and before that in Finland, when we had our National Day event. The women are like crowns in my ladies' spirit. So in Finland, when I brought 10 people who were talking about Bahrain history and Bahrain economics and women in business, I was a bit worried that how does it go. But when people, ladies, business women from Bahrain started to talk about business women in Bahrain and how educated and how many women do business, because it's around 60% from all the businesses Bahraini women are doing business. It was something so wow. You see, it changed all the thinking about Bahraini women. It was something so great. And the same in Estonia. I had like 16 people coming from Bahrain, and as I mentioned, these traditional ladies and all the others. I thought, how does it go? Because we go to cold Europe, and how all this will happen, and how will it all take place there. But the result was so great. The connection was there. You see, we had very high level ladies, and they are all coming now to Bahrain thanks to these traditional ladies. And all of them, they, at the beginning, they were very like how to say, cold, very like you know, too like different. But after this connection, everybody forgot her status, her title, and everybody was happy, and everybody was together with our ladies with no language. And you see, this is really, you see, before I was worried, but the result was so beautiful. So beautiful. So this is like, and yes, and also from the webinars, because I always want to touch the very important topic. Like I started my webinars 1 year ago, and I didn't know even how to do the webinar, how to use the Zoom, but life, you see, forces you to learn new things. So now I can already use Zoom with no problem, but at the beginning I put the video and I only saw the video, the others did not see, and so lots of things happened. But I did not give up. I did not give up. And the result was there that I had like a talk about friendship. I had talk about environment. I had to talk about breast cancer, mental health. You see, all the topics what are important. So from there, as I mentioned already before, I got many good like feedback, emails, messages that thank you for making this webinar, because I found something useful from this webinar. I found this person who can help me. I found this answer to my question. You see, you do things, and when you get this feedback, again, I'm telling this, it is something so great, because I'm not looking, I want to shine somewhere. No, I want to connect ladies. I want to connect and help ladies to find maybe answers what they are looking for. Maybe this business, maybe just to have a good friend somewhere. You see, this is my best result and my best price for my job.
So that's really unique and very connecting, actually, the way you express, the way you shared your feedback from your audience or the people who attended. How you see yourself in coming future or your work?
how I will see myself. I see myself, I have so many plans. I want to fulfill all my plans, what are now have been stuck a bit. I can see me with this full energy I have now during these 1.5 years, what has gathered inside me. I can see myself just here, there, connecting ladies and see the beautiful results. And not only ladies, but you see connecting Gulf countries with the other world, part of the world, because this is what we need to do, that people start to not trust media, oh, media is telling this and that. They start to trust the real sources, and they will see that these people are really, you see, media said that these ladies are not educated, they have no rights. But here they stand in front of me and they are the very, very, how to say, successful business women. And you see, this is what we need to do, because lots of wrong information is in the media. We have to have real meetings to drop all the wrong information and see with our own eyes. My saying is, your own eyes are the king.
Yeah, that's so true. And you got really very important how we can create this real stories, real information, and ethical media, because now we know everywhere when we see media is corrupt in some sort of way. So Stella, we are talking about your work, we are talking about love, harmony, we are talking about empowering women. What message would you like to give to our audience and our listener, and especially the women who are listening and watching, and how they can make their life, little better than the way they want to make, or they are thinking of?
I would say, I'm saying it to myself, and I will share what I'm saying to myself. Never give up your dreams. What you feel that you want to do, never give up. It takes time. It cannot come at once, maybe, but don't give up your dreams. And so surround yourself with positive people who take you forward. See with whom you are dealing, and really trust yourself, your inner voice, your inner dream, and follow it, and not wait the results tomorrow. It will come step by step with time. And also, very important, surround yourself with good people, positive people. They will take you forward. Yeah, this is my advice to all and everybody, and myself. Yeah.
That's very beautiful and very important, that surround yourself with positive people who can give you push in a positive direction to grow. As we all know, negativity not going to take you anywhere. It will give you more in pitfall. So as Stella shared her journey, we would like to ask, last but not least, how you find having such kind of conversation or talk show as like Women Dialogue is important and needed?
I think that you are doing such a great job. I have watched your interviews, and this is the same what I'm doing with the interviews, connecting and letting the world know how amazing women are. And this is really great. I'm very grateful that you're doing this beautiful job, because we have to promote women. We have to promote our beautiful women, because women are really like stars everywhere, and nobody knows about them. If you don't do this job, if I don't do this job, so I'm very grateful for you, for your beautiful interviews, and please go ahead with these beautiful interviews, because world needs to know how amazing women are.
Yes, that's so true, and that's really powerful. Then thank you for appreciating and having such faith for us, for me, and for Women Dialogue. Yes, as you shared your vision, your journey, your passion for working for women, connecting women, we would like to see that they grow, they develop. And that's why we all are here. And if you feel you need any support, any advice, any suggestion, I bring all the time these special speakers who have experience in their field, who are sharing open with their open heart their life journey, their work experience, and they are ready to connect with you. So in the same way, please feel free, put your questions, put your queries in the question and in the reply section, and connect As I always say, my speakers' details are available in the description as well. So find those details and connect with my speakers if you are feeling somewhere stuck. And moreover, if you feel, connect with me as well. In what way I can help you. And with the same note, I just would like to thank our today's speaker, who are all listeners who keep giving me positive support to keep going on this journey. With the same note, I will just leave you with this positive note. We'll touch back to you again with new episode, new energy, new positivity, new motivation. And yes, don't forget to please share, subscribe, and like. Thank you. See you next time.